Welcome to another Fear Friday. My name is Lisa, of course, and this is Mysterious Mystical Moments. Tonight's movie is going to be about a group of women who have the most powerful bond, and I do say bond, and power that any one of us holds, and that is the power of love. Now, you say that's not a power. Oh, yes, it is. It's very powerful. I mean, it's one of the powerfulest things that any of us hold in our lives. And I'm not talking about marriage, or sexual. I'm talking about the power of love that we have for others. Could be our children, could be our spouse, could be our best friends. And in this case, tonight's movie is the Divine Secrets of the Yaya Sisters. And that shows how much power a group of friends have, and how we, all of us, at one point in our lives has shown our power of this kind of love, our connection to each other, our own powers. Now, we, of course, all of us know how to show love. Well, most of us do. Excuse me, I was just itching from cat hair. But we show it to our pets, we show it to our family, we show it to our friends, we show it to strangers through kindness, and that is a part of love. And that is the most powerfulest power, I guess you want to say. I don't like using the word magic, because magic is like an illusion, like an illusionist, a magician, whatever. This is a part of our souls. Our soul is power. The reason why I'm wearing this headdress is because I am a part of a group of people that I call my soul sisters. Now, we're not bonded by blood. We're bonded by different things. Some of us are bonded to each other through music and the love of a certain musician or a group, or just music in general. Some of us are grounded together by tarot and mysterious things, same interests. Rocks, for instance. I have a friend who I call my soul sister, who is into rocks and into tarot and stuff. And even though I've not met these people, because I have not met my friend from Ireland in person, I have not met my friend in the UK, which she has very similar interests and the same as me, and I can feel the bond between us. And I have a bond between my friend who lives over in a couple states over, who is interested in rocks. And those are just a few people that I have a bond with. And that is what this movie is about. A bond of 4 friends who, when they were little, like we all did, we pledged our eternal life to these people who would take care of each other, and we'd look after each other, and we'd be best friends for the rest of our lives. And of course, in my case, I am Contessa, Kindness and Light. I really never gave myself a name. Contessa, Kindness and Light. Yaya. Contessa of Kindness and Light, Yaya, because that's what my name was before. I could be Contessa of Mysterious Magical Moments. Or Contessa of mysterious, mystical moments. That's my name on YouTube. Contessa of mysterious, mystical moments. MMM. And that could be my soul, my moon child. I am a moon child. Um, so I am the contestant of mysterious, mystical moments, moon child. 4M's. Okay, so let's do just that. Um, with these four friends, they became a bond. And of course, they made a blood pact, which we all have done in our lives throughout our stupidity. I remember mine was like in 5th grade, and I was 10 years old, and we had used our teacher's stapler off of the desk, and we stapled our fingers together, a group of us friends, and of course we put them together like this, and we became blood sisters. All of us. Blood sisters to the end. And I still can talk to these people anytime I want to on Facebook. Of course, some of them have left us, departed throughout the years. But that's a part of growing up and getting old. But these are the sisters that, we say we're going to stay together for the rest of our lives. And this is what this movie is about. Sisterhood or connections. It could be bromances. It could be anything like that. Best friends forever who would be there through thick and thin, who would be there for just about everything in your entire life. And if you needed them, that's who you'd go to. That would be the first person that would be there for you. And try to do everything you possibly can. And they kept their deepest, darkest secrets to themselves, to this group of individuals. They could trust each other, their fears and their dreams with each other, and they expressed their love and loyalty to one another, vowing to be there for each other through thick and thin, supporting and understanding with each other unconditionally. And by the means of unconditionally, it means no matter what, they would always be there for each other. Now, of course, it transcends through time and space. And there for each other no matter what. That's what they'd say. And then, as they were kids, they would dance under the full moon. And the full moon is a major, major, major thing. The moon has held powers of its own that I just described last Wednesday, and kind of made you a little bit aware of the sisters, the Yaya sisters. And it says they use face cream, of course, for magic and make them beautiful and all this other stuff. And the alcohol was a drug that they used to cope with their pain and stuff. And some of them had to be put on medication because of the stress and the things that they have went through. And then they had to deal with that, coping with all of that. But they were always there for each other. When you become friends as kids, usually of course, we all grow up and we all start separating and having our own lives after school. And there are a handful that still stick around, and they're there for you for the rest of your life. And that's what this was. What I have is kind of a headdress. Now this says, these are the headdresses of the queens that have gone before us. They come from Indian holy burial ground and the jungles of the ancients, prairies of the Norwegians, and the forests of the almighty Amazons. The royal crown of our people. This is the blood of our people. The wolf people, the alligator people, and the moon women, from which we gain our strength to rule all worlds. Now, of course, they give each other their sacred names, and one was Teensy. Her name was Teensy, and she was Princess Naked as a jaybird. And one was Kara, and she was Duchess Soaring Hawk. One was Nisi, and she was Countess Singing Cloud. And Viv, which she was the main character, was Queen Dancing Creek. They cut each other's palms, and they held hands as they said these magic words. We are the waters of the rains, and the rivers and the oceans. We are the rocks and the stones. By the power by me, I declare we are the almighty Yaya priestesses. Let no man put us under, nor our blood flows in each other. It is done for all eternity, loyal forever. We raise our voices in the words of our mumbo gumbo, Yaya. And then, of course, that was the end of the ceremony. But they did it around the campfire and little fire, and they did it when they were kids. And then, of course, throughout the whole movie, it's the story of the Yaya sisterhood and how what these women had went through in their life, and they were telling Vivi's daughter about this, because Vivi's daughter is the one, Sandra Bullock, who is getting married, and she didn't want her mother to be there because she felt that her mother abandoned her when she was a child. But the case was, once she found out what really happened throughout the whole story, she had a change of heart. So it's a wonderful movie, and it's, like I said, that is the most powerful thing in this life, is love. And I usually say I love you to everybody, or I love ya every day to people, because I tried to share kindness to each other. That's just a part of love. When you say I love you, that's different. But when you say I love ya, L-U-V, ya, that's a part of kindness. You're not romantically in love with these people. You love them because they're a part of your life. They're part of your connection. It's part of your soul that you have, that you made this special bond with. And they're now a part of your life. Now you can I wouldn't say you wouldn't walk up to a total stranger and say I love ya. But if you knew this person, you could say I love ya. You know, you love something about that person. Like I said, that is the most powerful thing, is our soul, and just share the love and kindness. Now, True Love's Kiss wakes up Snow White or Sleeping Beauty. True Love's Kiss can break any spell or curse. The moon magic, like I said, we all pray to the moon, and we all stand there and think that we can talk to our deceased loved ones. Like I said in Wednesday's Weird But True Facts Wednesdays. If you haven't watched it, you should, because it explains a lot about the moon and our powers that we get from the moon. That is your biggest power of being a witch, and my power of what I'm trying to tell you, that we all have a little bit of witchery in us, because people use power of love to manipulate people. They can use it to especially in relationships, they can use it to control the person. If you don't do what I say, then it means that I didn't love you, and then that spirals you down in emotions and things like that. So that's what I mean. love is the most powerful weapon or most powerful tool. I'm going to use tool because I don't use it as a weapon on anyone. Most powerful tool you can have in your witchery or whatever is love. When you make a recipe, and they always say, what's the secret of your recipe? And they say, oh, it's just a little bit of love added to it that makes it taste so good. That's love. That's your magic. That's your, I don't like to say magic because magic reminds you of a magician. What it is your power, your witchery, your witchcraft, your soul, your most powerful thing in the world is love. So thank you for watching tonight's episode, and please like and subscribe. Also, could you please share some kindness and love and your inner light for those in the dark. Peace.